Good evening and welcome to this evening's live broadcast with us on Sgorio. It's the LHP Stadium in Carmarthen, formerly Richmond Park, of course. That is the venue for the evening match between Haverfordwest and Caernarfon. Haverfordwest playing their home games at the moment in the LHP Stadium in Carmarthen, while a new 3G pitch is laid at the Bridge Meadow. And Haverfordwest coming into this match unbeaten in 6 games in all competitions. And they possess the meanest defence in the JD Cymru Premier. 5 goals conceded in 13 matches. Now, Tony Pennock, the manager, makes 3 changes from the game that they won on penalties against Tre Thomas Bluebirds last Saturday. Ivan Knott and Harry John go to the bench. Ricky Watts is out. In comes Zach Jones, Lee Jenkins and Corey Shepherd. And we expect that they'll play a back 3 with Fizz Abruzzese and Jacob Owen as the wing-backs. And the 2 Bens up front, Amun and Fawcett. Richard Davis, Caernarfon manager, under a bit of pressure. He makes 4 changes, having lost the last 2 games, including goalless away at Holyhead in the Cup last weekend. Out is Ryan Sears altogether. On the bench, Steffan Edwards, Darren Thomas and Adam Davis. In come Griff John, Danny Gossett, Louis Lloyd and Joe Foe. Caernarfon top scorer Zach Clark. 1 more, 1 goal today, and he will join Ollie Hulbert at the top of the main scorers, and he'll be up against, well, the man mountain of Luke Tabone, Malta international. And our referee this evening is Ryan Kenny, 27 years old. He was the youngest ever to pass the referee's exam in the United Kingdom, and he was only 11 years old at the time. So Ryan Kenny, our referee this evening. Haverfordwest start the match in 2nd place in the JD Cymru Premier. Whatever happened in this afternoon's matches, they would have stayed 2nd. Caernarfon have dropped to 6th after Barry's 2-1 win away at Flintstown United. And Cardiff Met, they're up to 3rd. New Saints have dropped to 5th. And it's Caernarfon who are in their away kit. The gold shorts and socks, white shirts, who get us away. And it's Morgan Owen who's starting off in the middle of the back 3 to Mooney. Mooney forward looking for Louis Lloyd. As Danny Gossett just steps in. Foe starting out on the right-hand side. This is Joe Foe, the Australian. And it's the Northern Ireland and under-21 international Stephen McMullen who's in goal for the visitors. Griff John. Now it's to Matty Jones. Caernarfon, as we anticipated, they're starting with a back 4. It's with Mooney in the right-back position and Morgan Owen, who's on the ball in the middle of the back 4. Danny Gossett out to Matty Jones. Just punt forward looking for Zach Clark. It's a bright start from the visitors. Richard Davis, he'll be looking for his side to bounce back after 2 defeats against Holyhead Hotspur in the Cup on the penalties, where they lost 6 goals to 5, and well, that disappointing 4-1 home, well, debacle against Aberystwyth, where essentially they were beaten by the ball over the top. Quick runners in behind. And in all honesty, it could have been 7 or 8 to Aberystwyth on the night. They started well in the first 2 minutes. Lee Jenkins, as Haverfordwest, as they're accustomed, start with a back three of Lee Jenkins, Luke Tabone and Kyle McCarthy. Ball looking for Ben Arman. It was Ben Fawcett, rather. Rees. Dylan Rees, good to see him back. He was out for the whole of last season with a cruciate ligament injury. You can see him shot there with the red captain's armband. And he'll be just patrolling in front of that back three. This is Kyle McCarthy. Rees Abruzzese. This is Rees. Jenkins just in space on that far side. And being allowed to venture forward here, Lee Jenkins. And it was Greg Walters who was on the far post. Corey Shepherd was in there as well. And just can have a little bit lax at the back there. In today's matches, it finished Flint Town United 1, Barry Town 2. And Penybont 1, Bala Town 1, and it took a 94th minute equaliser from Nathan Burke to stop Penybont from taking all 3 points. They took one. They're on 31 points, and usually that's enough to finish in the top 6 at the end of the first part of the season. There's 8 games still to go. Penybont, in all of intents and purposes, they've secured their place in the top 6. Though I'm sure Rhys Griffiths will have other thoughts. Walters just loses out there. McCarthy. Ball played infield by Shepherd to Walters, and again just foraging forward is Jenkins looking for Fawcett, and it just takes a touch off Morgan Owen, and it's the first corner kick of the match to the home side. Haverfordwest, 5 players: Zach Jones, Lee Jenkins, Jacob Owen, Corey Shepherd and Kyle McCarthy, who have started every league game this season. Not a single Caernarfon player has started every game this season, as it's a low one flicked on by Walters, falls for Lee Jenkins. Good block by it was Louis Lloyd in there, I think. Walters. And away by Mooney. Walters. Now Corey Shepherd. Haverfordwest just working their way back into the game. 5 minutes played. Caernarfon started the first 2 minutes in control, but since then it's the home side who've just controlled things. As McMullen, on loan from Fleetwood, lifts the ball forward. Rees, big up and under. Fawcett under it with Mooney. Griff John. He's allowed to carry the ball the length of the field. Here's Griff John. Foe out to Matty Jones. Zach Clark. Clark. Half a chance possibly for an effort there. Oh, poor ball by Dylan Rees. Gives the ball away to Sam Downey. Jones. Matty Jones. Caernarfon more than happy to play the ball back to Stephen McMullen on the direction of the keeper. Here's Morgan Owen. And Walters just Downey. Free kick to Caernarfon. Last night it was Cardiff Met 2, Newtown 1. Goals from George Hughes, own goal, George Hughes, and Elliot Evans for Met. Dominic Smith for Newtown, but Met had 2 players sent off in that match, Jack Veal and Griff Morgan. And tomorrow, 1 o'clock at Park Avenue, Aberystwyth against the New Saints. And at 2:30, Connors Quay Nomads against Britain Ferry Llansawel at the Essity Stadium, Flint.
Rich, there's daylight between the two of them. I'm down there.
Fawcett to Abruzzese. Ben Fawcett just out-muscled by Paulo Mendes. Yeah, just a tug there on the shoulder by Ben Fawcett on Paulo Mendes. Owen. Ball looking for Zach Clark. Full gets underneath it. Forward by Shepherd. Ben Arman. Strong Shepherd. Now then, Fawcett, he's got Walters in the middle. This is Ben Fawcett, Ben Arman, and Greg Walters are in the middle. Corey Shepherd's in there as well. It's cleared away to Abruzzese. Lovely first touch. Takes the ball away from Joe Foe. Pressure building on the Caernarfon defence. There's Abruzzese time just to measure the cross, falls to Walters. Look at the space he's got. Greg Walters. He'll be disappointed with that one. Clark under pressure from Jenkins.
Unlucky, Greg.
McMullen just looking for Clark on the far side. This is Mendes, a lovely turn, takes him away from Dylan Rees. So the results last night: Cardiff Met 2-1 winners against Newtown. And then today, Pennybombs 1, late equaliser for the Bala. Flint 1, Barry 2. That takes Barry up the table into 4th position. And then tomorrow, Aberystwyth, TNS, and Connors Quay against Britain Ferry Llansawel. Here, 11 minutes played at the LHP Stadium. It's goalless. Haverfordwest 0, Caernarfon 0. Shepherd. McCarthy. Lucky he saw the run from the captain, Dylan Rees. Joe Foe, one of 4 changes made by Richard Davis from the 11 that lost in the Welsh Cup last weekend at Holyhead Hotspur on penalties. With the 3, Griff John, Danny Gossett and Louis Lloyd. Steph Edwards, Darren Thomas, Adam Davis on the bench. Ryan Sears hasn't travelled. McMullen on loan from Fleetwood. Two clean sheets in 9 games for Stephen McMullen. Compare that to 8 clean sheets in 13 for Zach Jones. It's the most in the league. Lovely play on Dylan Rees. Rees allowed to carry the ball. In looking for Ben Hammond. And there was a foul there on Dylan Rees. The referee tried to play the advantage, Mr. Kenny. No, Rees, he was just clipped. On the way through there was Dylan Rees. Now Corey Shepherd. It's going to be Corey Shepherd or he's Abruzzese. Abruzzese's got a wand of a left foot. Is it going to be Corey Shepherd or... Well, it favours Abruzzese really, doesn't it, to whip the ball in as he does against the wall. The wall does its duty! As Abruzzese just follows up, blazes the ball over the bar. We caught that one, did Riz Abruzzese. Lloyd headed on by Tabone. Shepherd just tidies up to Lee Jenkins. Tabone did well under pressure there. Lee Jenkins, he's got Jacob Owen ahead of him. And this is Owen. He has to go all the way back to Zach Jones. 15 minutes played. Haverfordwest 0, Caernarfon 0. Neither goalkeeper largely troubled in the opening quarter of an hour. Abruzzese.
Everyone up!
Abruzzese forces the ball, just bounced back there. This is Corey Shepherd. Shepherd, oh, lovely ball, looking for the run of Walters. It needed the clearance from Griff John. And Caernarfon just struggling at the moment to clear their lines and to just build any possession. Abruzzese. Owen. Tabone. Dylan Rees. Long raking ball, looking for the run of Ben Fawcett, but just forced the play a little bit there, did Haverfordwest. Not much chance of Ben Fawcett getting to that one. And remember, all the weekends highlights. Monday night, 9:30 on S4C. With us on Scoria. And then next Saturday, huge game down at the bottom of the table. It's Britain Ferry Llansamel against Aberystwyth, bottom against next to bottom, and that'll be at 5 o'clock next Saturday. And then in the Adran Janeiro on Sunday, Aberystwyth against the New Saints online at 5 o'clock. There's Owen, just ball plays to Shepherd, took a deflection. Well, took a deflection off Morgan Owen and just fell fortunately into the arms of Stephen McMillan. Well, that one could have gone anywhere. The effort from Corey Shepherd. An opportunity for Caernarfon to get the cross in to the near post. It was Zach Clark who was acting the provider. Needed him in the middle, really. Owen. Walters. And Rees just demanding the ball. Again allowed to carry the ball forward. Corey Shepherd looking to push his team into the final third. Abrazizi into Shepherd. Shepherd, it opens up for him. Well, he had the width of the goal to aim towards there. The Caernarfon defence once again just dealing with that. Abrazizi. So to Arman. Just held up by Phil Mooney. Abrazizi looking for Lee Jenkins. It was Matty Jones with a header. That one runs out for another corner kick for the home side. Approaching the 20-minute mark, all the big men up from the back. There's Abrazizi just spots the ball. He'll whip this one. It's a deep one to the far side, headed back in. And again, the header by Tabone, who's in the direction of Tabone, and it was Dylan Rees who was in there. It was a combination of Jenkins, Tabone and Rees. But, Mr. Kenny spotting a shove in the box. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other there. Past the 20-minute mark, goalless. Haverfordwest 0, Caernarfon 0. Owen. A bit of pressure from the header back by Mooney. As Louis Lloyd's header falls for Greg Walters, forward by Arman. Gossett. Seen very little of Danny Gossett this far. He's just passed him by somewhat. Lee Jenkins. And again, he's just allowed to venture forward.
Don't lose it! Don't lose it!
Arman. And an injury. So Corey Shepherd just clears the ball out. And Tris Abrazizi. They're taking a knock here. He's had his injury problems as Abrazizi. Only his second start of the season this evening. Tony Pennock just calling his players over, just taking advantage of the break in play, just to take some liquids on, and also just to, well, he wants them to play narrower. That's what the signs are there. Halfway through the first half, goalless between Haverfordwest and Caernarfon. Haverfordwest, by the way, they have 7 options on the bench. Caernarfon have only 5 players on the bench, including Harry Thomas, who's the substitute keeper. Brazzi just walking off gingerly. Sore metatarsals. Haverfordwest on the bench, they have substitute keeper Ivan Knott, Dan Hawkins, Harry John, Alaric Jones, Owain Jones, Dan John and Yori Humphreys. As for Caernarfon, sub-keeper is Harry Thomas. They have Adam Davis, Darren Thomas, Matty Hill and Stefan Edwards. So 4 outfield players at the disposal of Richard Davis. Fawcett, just out-muscled by Morgan Owen. Just saw the run of Louis Lloyd. Gossett under pressure. Dylan Rees just nicks the ball away. Fawcett again under pressure, and it's Mendes, Danny Gossett between them, and they find Joe Foe. There's Louis Lloyd in the middle, Zach Clark on the far side. Foe favours his left foot, who needed the header from Tabone. Clark with the effort. Clear opportunity, best opportunity of the game so far for the visitors, falls to their top scorer. And he did well then, it bounced up, just stood up really sweetly for Zach Clark. Best opportunity so far for the Covies. McCarthy, Tabone, Walters, Tabone. And it's just that final ball which is frustrating for Tony Pennock. And Richard Davis, he'll be quite content, I'd imagine, with the way things are at the moment. Just looking to rest that run of 2 games without a win. Prior to that, they were 6 games unbeaten. Owen's ball falls for Ammon. Ammon looking to reach Greg Walters. And the back header by Phil Mooney. They were appealing for a penalty with the Haverfordwest players. Jones to Griff John. John, long ball forward, looking for Zach Clark. Jenkins with the clearance, and then Jacob Owen. Gossett. McCarthy. Brazzi. He appears to be okay again. There's Morgan Owen. There's a big up and under. Owen, Ammon. Jenkins just afforded that space to run into. Ball forward looking for Fawcett from Ben Arman. Just cleared away by Phil Mooney. Here's the incident again. It was a coming together between Phil Mooney and Greg Walters. No, not really anything, and the referee had an ideal view of it. Now Jacob Owen, he has got a long throw. Mendes under pressure from Tabone. Tabone, just a shove on Paulo Mendes. Heavy touch. Morgan Owen, he got away with one there. As Foe just spreads the ball to Griff John. Now then, John, he's got Matty Jones available on that far side. Owen. Arman is beaten the offside trap. Oh, wasteful from Ben Arman. Well, he scored at the Oval in the 2-1 victory early on this season. He also gave the assist for Owain Jones, his winner. He should really have hit the target there, Ben Arman. It was a lovely ball from Kyle McCarthy. Hint of offside. Well, he couldn't do what Fio Morgan did for Wales last night. Just opened his body out, and expect better from Ben Arman. John Lloyd just looking to just place the ball for Matty Jones. It's Arman again, just dropping deep. Half an hour played at the LHP Stadium, still waiting the first goal. Haverfordwest, the home side, is having the better of play. Ball forward to Walters. Walters down the far side is Lee Jenkins. Jenkins, space, time to get his cross away. Falls for Dylan Rees. He had to take it first time. He was under pressure. The Haverfordwest captain, wayward to say the least, from Dylan Rees. Yeah, the presence of Louis Lloyd and Paulo Mendes just put him off. Just out of the corner of his eye, he could see Louis Lloyd running in. Mooney. McMillan. Nice passage from the back by Stephen McMillan. They've been effective. Clark. John. Back to Zach Clark. Fortunate there. Mendes. It was Downey. Out to Jones. Clark. Just out-muscled by Luke Tabone. Sam Downey's going to see the yellow card here. Little challenge on Dylan Rees. So first yellow card to Sam Downey. Clumsy challenge by Sam Downey. Hammond. He's having to come deeper just to pick up possession is Ben Harmon. Tabone. Oh, another clumsy challenge. Paulo Mendes this time on Ben Fawcett. So 2 bookings in the space of 2 minutes for 2 Caernarfon midfielders. Paulo Mendes joins Sam Downey in Mr. Kenny's little back book. Rees with the free kick. Just a tug there by Lee Jenkins on Phil Mooney. McMullen is under pressure from Greg Walters. Matty Jones just helps the ball forward, away by Tabone. Owen. Big hopeful punt upfield. Louis Lloyd does really well there. Lloyd just got the better of McCarthy, and surely Abruzzese. Well, no foul awarded for Louis Lloyd. So really the referee should book him for simulation there. Let's have a look again. Surely he was just caught there by Abruzese's right foot. Zach Clark, 7 goals this season. Louis Lloyd, 6. 13-goal partnership. And as Richard Davis alluded to earlier on, it's the most effective strike partnership in the league. McCarthy, not from the back of the net this far. Abruzzese, followed up by Joe Foe. Into Greg Walters. Walters. Abruzzese again. McCarthy. Abruzzese. I've just tried some trickery, but Joe Foe having none of it. And then a wayward pass by the Australian. 10 minutes of the first half remaining. Tony Pennock. Doubt he'll be really happy with how things are going. There's a yellow card here for Richard Davis as well, the Caernarfon manager. It's a 3rd yellow card, 2 for Caernarfon players, 1 for the Caernarfon manager. Sam Downey, Paulo Mendes booked, now Richard Davis booked. Shepherd. Just fooled Zach Clark there, Corey Shepherd. Shepherd, the pressure from Downey. This is Dylan Rees, he's got Jacob Owen in front of him. Here's Owen. Rees just looking to go past Paulo Mendes, but just takes the ball out of play there. There's Dylan Rees. Zach Clark. Clark, or Lee Jenkins, was just too strong for Zach Clark there. Griff John with the throw-in for Caernarfon. Danny Gossett. Walters just gets the better of Matty Jones there. Does Greg Walters. Long ball forward, looking for the run of Ben Harmon. Morgan Owen just gives the ball away to Ben Fawcett. Fawcett, he's got Walters in the middle, the only player in the box at the moment. Moon joins him. Shepherd with the cross, looking for Walters, headed away by Phil Mooney. Rees and Paulo Mendes. Foe. Lloyd, better touch there. Zach Clark did really well under pressure just to win the ball back for Caernarfon. Foe. Griff John with the throw-in for Caernarfon. Clark just held up by Jacob Owen. Matty Jones and Morgan Owen. Play the ball all the way back to the keeper, Stephen McMillan. Both sides goalless last weekend in the Cup. Brentford West got the better of Trent Thomas Bluebirds from the penalty spot, but Caernarfon succumbing to Holyhead Hotspurs. Now Joe Foe, as we approach the final 5 minutes here at the LHP Stadium. Is there a breakthrough to be before the break? Foe, he's got a long throw, just waiting for Phil Mooney. Foe with the throw, and just kept in play. Foe whips the ball in, cleared away by Lee Jenkins. Fawcett. Lovely ball forward that was well read by Matty Jones. Shepherd just gives the ball away now then. Zach Clark. There's Danny Gossett. And turn to Sam Downey. Downey, he's got Griff John out on the far side into the final 5 minutes. Mooney, Mendes just loses out. This is Abruzzese. To Jones. Jones just under a bit of pressure from Louis Lloyd.
What's your shoulder? Yes, move around. Do it.
Foe. Shepherd to Fawcett. Mooney with the clearance. Mendes in for the ball. I don't think Chris Abruzzese agrees with the referee's assistant here. Foe. Then this is Danny Gossett. Gossett. Foe again. Louis Lloyd. Lloyd did well. And he's won the corner, and that's the first corner kick of the match for the visitors. Louis Lloyd did well. And there's plenty of height in the Caernarfon team. Paulo Mendes, Louis Lloyd, Phil Mooney, Griff John all in shot there. Now it's Matty Jones who played this one in left-footed and takes the punch from Jones just to clear his lines. Back to Jones again. Jones looking to open the angle. Falls for Downey. Downey. And it's Zach Clark. Clark, stronger than Abruzzesio, did really well to get his cross in, and Zach Jones did well. He was under pressure from Paulo Mendes. And, well, now then, Paulo Mendes, did he pull the keeper's arm back there? Or was it Louis Lloyd? Possibly it was Louis Lloyd. Well, Paulo Mendes was there. And, has Mr. Kenny got the right player here? So here's the incident again. There we go. Let's have a look. Well, it was Paulo Mendes, certainly. It was Paulo Mendes who just caught Zach Jones' arm. And he's a very, very lucky boy, is Paulo Mendes. He's already been booked. You could argue that that was a bookable offence. Arman. Shepherd. Always comfortable, even in confined spaces. Corey Shepherd. Walters. Walters. Opportunity for Gossett. Just bounced. Unfortunately for Danny Gossett, he clipped Greg Walters. Well, unfortunate there, Danny Gossett, as we approach the 45-minute mark. There's nothing, not a lot in that, to be honest. Now Jacob Owen, ball left by Kyle McCarthy, one off the training ground here. McCarthy to the far post, to Bone, and he just took the ball away from Greg Walters as we enter 2 added minutes at the end of the first half. Well, that was one from the training ground, wasn't it? Round the corner by Abruzzese. McCarthy to Bone up for it. He had Walters steaming in behind him. And it's a goal kick to Caernarfon. Haverfordwest 0, Caernarfon 0. Neither keeper has really had a save of any meaning to have had to be made, as we're into the final minute of added time. McMullen with the clearance. Richard Davis, I should think he'll be quite content, quite happy with what he's seeing so far. Into the referee's book, by the way. Richard Davis joining Paulo Mendes and Sam Downey. Forward with the throw on by Louis Lloyd. Downey just got under that one. Walters. Morgan Owen. Matty Jones just put a bit of pressure on Downey. Downey leaves it for Morgan Owen. Referee just has a quick look at his watch, and he should blow the final whistle at the end of the first half. It's goalless at the break. Richard Davis will be the most content of the two managers. Neither goalkeeper really troubled. So it's goalless at the break at the LHP Stadium. And during the break, a couple of items. Llanuwchlyn against Newtown in the Welsh Cup, and from the Genero Adran, it's Llanstymdwy against Wrexham ladies at the break. Haverfordwest 0, Caernarfon 0.
Bendant hon di'r gem fwyaf hanes clwb Pêl-droed Llanuwchlyn, heb os. Da ni rioed i croesawu tîm o uwch gyngrair Cymru yma o'r blaen, felly mae'n andros o gem fawr. Mae'n rhan o fyw bron, mae'n rhyfedd i ddisgrifio dydy gwir, ond dyna ydi o, mae o'r rhan anatod o'r pentre yn y bellach, a mae pawb efo balchder iawn mawr yn yr adnoddau da ni wedi gallu i wella yn y lle yma. A gobeithio, gwn i siap o'n i heddiw yma, gwn i weld. Mae o'n jyst yn rhan anatod o bod yn lle ti'n mynd ar y sadwn, lle mae Llan yn chwarae, fanna ti'n mynd, a mae lot o'r criw ar y pwyllgor un peth. Mae o'n rhan o'i bywyd nhw erioed, ers bod yn blant bach, ers yn 15 oed ac llai. So, a fel yn union i'r hogia yma wan, da ni'n gobeithio bod ni wedi gallu gwneud adnodd bwysig iawn iddyn nhw at y dyfodol hefyd, iddyn nhw fod yn rhan o'r clwb am flynyddoedd hefyd.
Wel, mae heddiw yn golygu bod peth i fi, dweud y gwir, yn hanes y clwb pêl-droed bach yma. Da ni wedi dod i chwarae chymod goreuon cyngrair Cymru yma heddiw ar cae Llan.
Dwi'n meddwl bod yr 20 munud cyntaf yn hanfodol. Dwi'n meddwl os fedrwn ni just cadw nhw'n ddistawrach am 20 munud, dwi'n meddwl wrach nhw'n ni ddatblygu chydig bach mwy o hyder, a wedyn gweld sut mae'r gêm mynd yn ei flaen. Ond cyn belled bod ni'n drefnus ac yn ddisgrifiedig, dwi'n meddwl mi fyddwn ni'n iawn.
Mae'n mynd i fod yn her fawr, da ni'n gwybod hynny chi, ond dwi'n meddwl mae'n beth da i ni fel tîm gallu cael her, a mae hwnnw'n mynd i ddangos i ni lle da ni arni fel tîm, a chi'n gwybod, edrych rhywbeth ddigwydd mewn cwpan, a gawn ni weld.
I'm sure they won't mind me saying about an underdog tag. We've all been underdogs. We've all been the ones that are fighting against teams that, you know, should win the game. It doesn't always work like that. You have to earn the right, and then you have to go and win the game. And yeah, it's nice for everyone. I love the competition, and hopefully we can be in the next round.
Yn ddelfrydol, mi fyswn ni'n licio tîm o'r un haen a ni, neu nis, jyst er mwyn cael mynd yn bellach yn y gwpan. Ond wrth gwrs, achlysur fel un, mae rhaid ni gymryd o, a nhw'n ni'n neud yn gorau amdani.
Mi ddoth yn newyddion ddoe bod ni wedi colli John Mancini, un o arwyr y clwb heb ymwneud, yn chwaraewr hefo'r criw ath i sefydlu a gofyn i ni fynd i'r Cambrian Coast League yn yr 50au. A mae'n ergyd ofnadwy i'r clwb. Mae o'n bron bod rwy'n yn poeni am y canlyniad y gêm bron. Mae o'n wedi bod gymaint o ergyd i bawb. Ac yn chwith ofnadwy fel am John ddim yma efo ni. A jyst gobeithio, wneud y falch ono fo heddiw ynddo. A gwylio sydd eithi.
Roedd hi'n ddiwrnod emosiynol i swyddogion y clwb ac i bentref Llanuwchlyn felly wrth groesawu'r Robiniaid. Roedd yr ymwelwyr o'r uwch gyngrair i lawr i 10 dyn pan lawiodd golwr y Drenewydd Alex Swindell di allan i'w gwrs cosbi hanner ffordd o'r hanner cyntaf. Yr eilydd Samuel Usher ymlaen am chwaraewr allanol felly. Ac aeth hi o ddrwg i waith i'r Drenewydd gyda chwarter awr ar ôl. Callum Roberts yn ennill y peniad, ond wedyn digwyddiad oddi ar y bel. Yn dilyn sgwrs gyda'i gynorthwyydd, aeth y dyfarnwr i'w boced am y cerdyn coch eto. Roberts oddi ar y maes a 9 dyn yn weddill i'r Robiniaid. Roedd na gyfle yr un i'r 2 dîm i'w hennill hi yn y 90 munud. Ergyd Josh Locke yn gwirio'n anffodus heibio'r postyn i'r ymwelwyr, cyn i Gwydion Ifan fethu'r targed yn llwyr a'i ergyd yn yr eiliadau olaf. Cyfartal felly rhwng y tîm yng nghanol y drydedd haen yng Nghyngrair ardal y Gogledd Ddwyrain a'r swyddogion o'r uwch gyngrair. Cicio'r smotyn amdani ac roedd hi'n gyfartal tan i George Hughes daro cic wan, Rob Dysgalw'n dyfalu'n gywir. Roedd y cyfan yn nwylo gwydio'n ifan a llwyddodd yr eilydd i wneud yn iawn am fethu'r cyfle munud olaf i sicrhau lle Llanuwchlyn yn y drydedd y rownd. Canlyniad rhyfeddol gyda 28 o safleoedd yn gwahanu'r clybiau yn y pyramid, fydd neb yn ffansio trip i gael llan yn y rownd nesaf.
Mae'n achlysur enfawr. Fedri di roi'r emosiwn a'r teimladau i fewn i eiriau ar yr eiliad yma, Sion?
Na, mae'n anodd. Dwi'n meddwl achos bod y clwb mor agos yn cael ni, oedd heddiw yn golygu gymaint, a dwi'n meddwl oherwydd colli John Manzini, ffrind anwyl yn i gyd, mae heddiw yn anhygol o dimod. Dwi'n mor falch o'r hogiau a'r holl gefnogwyr, da ni fel cymuned yn glos iawn a mae heddiw yn mynd i fod yn diwrnod byth gofiadwy.
Unbelievable. Dwi'n meddwl bod ni wedi chwarae'n arbennig, haid mi ddeud, ar ni lwyr reoli hwnna, dwi'n meddwl. A dwi'n just mor falch dros y clwb i gyd.
Wel, Gwydion, chdi sgoriodd y gic o'r smotyn fuddugol. Fel oedd chdi'n camu i fyny, be oedd yn mynd drwy dy feddwl di?
No, just yr chance nes i fethu just yn diwedd, o'n i'n meddwl, mae rhaid i sgorio hon ni. So gyd yn gallu disgyn arno fi, ond diolch byth. Nath i fewn ddo.
They wanted it from minute one, and like I told you before, I spoke to you about upsets, and you've got the cameras here. You know, you can see it. You can only say so much to players without them believing you or trusting you in so many words. But I thought they battled really well, and they were always in the game today.
Dwi wirioneddol yn teimlo hefyd, oedden ni'r tîm gorau, ond dwi'n meddwl bod ni wedi cael rhan fwyaf o'r meddiant a'r cyfleoedd, a dwi'n mor falch o'n ni.
Pwy fydd yn dod allan o'r het yn y rownd nesaf di'r cwestiwn yn delfrydol?
Ie, Bala. Sut da hi? Diolch yn iawn.
Gynna ni heddiw 10 at the back, a keeper ni yn Kevin, so pob luck.
Dio Morley dwi, cadeirydd clwb Pêl-droed Llansyndwi. Gath tîm y genod i sefydlu gyn yng Ngwraig yn 2019. Ie, maen nhw'n mynd o nerth i nerth, chwaraeg. Mae yna gêm fawr yma heddiw rhwng genod Llansyndwi a genod Wrecsam. Ydy clwb rioed wedi bod i'r rownd yma, so mae o'n golygu lot i'r clwb rili.
Dwi wedi bod yn edrych ymlaen gormod at gêm yma. Mwy na ddim byd at y genod arall i chwarae yn erbyn clwb enfawr fatha Wrecsam. Mae'n wbath masif iddyn nhw.
Oedden ni wedi jocio amdano fo cynt na fatha fysa fo'n dream come true, basically, bod ni'n mynd i cael Wrecsam, a na only Wrecsam cael nhw adra fo yma hefyd. Dwi'n siŵr bod o'n sioc iddyn nhw ddod yma.
Diwrnod mawr i'r genod heddiw, so lot o'i paratoi di bod yna?
Sa'n ni licio, sa'n ni wedi gallu, ond gwir ydy, sgynnon ni ddim yr facilities i gallu gwneud fwy na beth da ni'n gwneud bob wsos arall. Da ni'n cael yn awr yr wsos i baratoi. Yn amlwg, mae yna lot o siarad i fod yn ymlaen yn y grŵp efo sut da ni'n mynd i dronau pethau.
Ac o beth dwi'n ddall hefyd, wyt ti'n canlyn y capten?
Noson cyn gêm mae o yn, wel, mae tu ni ddim y lle i bod.
Mae yna lot o ffrio adra, de.
Da ni'n cael heated discussions, so ni'n probably yn dweud amdano fo.
O taid yn supportio Llan trwy fywyd, basically, a gyna fo fainc efo mae gofio amdano fo. Oedd o'n gêm reit emosiynol i fi heddiw, rili.
We were in a position 3 years ago on our journey in terms of obviously being a club looking to get a decent draw in the round of the cup. Obviously we've been on an upward journey in terms of our progress, and it's about making sure that we're professional today and make sure that we get into the next round of the cup.
Mae hogyn bach fi, mae'n 7 oed, a oedd o'n coelio bod ni'n chwarae Wrecsam. Oedd o'n gofyn a gofyn, Wrecsam, fatha, Wrecsam mawr. Ia, heinig, oedd o fatha, dwi eisiau Wrecsam eraill. O'n i fatha, sorry Matt, na'n gwyd, dwi ti ddim.
trophy, obviously, to get through to the next round. I think it took us longer in the first half to get into our stride, but I think second half, obviously, it opened up for us a lot more, and so relatively pleased.
Dwi'n proud iawn o bob dim roth y genod I fewn. Dwi'n meddwl nath o ddangos chydig yn y gêm ar ôl tua 55-60 munud faint o blinoedd ar wedi'i wneud erbyn yr adag yna, ond I gadw tîm fel Wrexham lawr I 2 gol fyny at yr pwynt yna, dechrau'r ail hanner yn wbath da ni'n prowd, da ni wedi gallu wneud, a fel dwi'n dweud, dwi'n meddwl nath y genod blino chydig bach tuag at y diwedd, a efo'r quality sgyn clwb fatha Wrexham, nath nhw'n wneud y fwy ono fo yn y hanner awr dwytha yna.
Dwi mor falch o'r tîm yma, swn i'n gallu gofyn am mwy gyda nhw. Da ni wedi sticio efo'n gilydd fatha tîm, ddim cwffio, gwen ar wyneb o neu. Dwi, mor falch o'r clwb a pentra ni. Pwyd o mam? Wyd? Dar o gad.
Welcome back to the LHP Stadium in Carmarthen. Goalless at the break, Haverford 0, Caernarfon 0. As night draws in, just to remind you that the clocks go back tonight, so an extra hour's sleep for us all this evening. Neither goalkeeper really tested in the first half. Zach Jones heading for his 9th clean sheet in 14. Jacob Owen tries to get past Matty Jones, does well, and he wins the first corner kick of the second half off Griff John. And it'll be Owen himself who will take the corner kick. Sabones up from the back. Lee Jenkins is there as well. Luke Sabones still looking for his first goal of the season. Owen with the corner, just headed on by Greg Walters. Lee Jenkins to Rhys Abrazizi, back to Jenkins. Jenkins the immediate cross, and it's Dylan Rees. And Haverfordwest have started this second half with a clear intent. The referee appeared to change his mind there. He was pointing away to the right, and then I think he had a quick look at the his assistant on the far side and changed his mind. Jenkins. It's Matty Jones for Caernarfon. Clark, Mendes, Louis Lloyd up front. Morgan Owen to Matty Jones. Jones under pressure from Jacob Owen. Haverfordwest, they've got the third youngest squad in the league. Only Flint and Cardiff Met have got a younger squad. The second in the table, Haverfordwest. They could, with a victory, close the gap to 3 points. Penybont, well, they were leading until the 94th minute against Ballatown, courtesy of Johan Phillips' goal, and then an 94th minute equaliser from Nathan Burke. And Colin Caton's side travelling back up north with a point. Jones, Mendes, Jones again headed away. Oh, Danny Gossett, he was so close. It was Shepherd who just nicked the ball away from Danny Gossett. Corey Shepherd. Downey. Foe. Now then, Foe. Can he get to the ball before McCarthy? No, he can't. And certainly the second half, the opening 3.5 minutes of the second half has been more promising than the entire 45 that we saw before the break. So earlier on today, it finished Flint Town United 1, Barry Town 2. Barry Town up to 4th. As Paulo Mendes just ventures forward for Caernarfon. Looks to lay the ball into the path of Zach Clark, and it's just that final ball once again, which has been really, really disappointing. Well, for both sides, really. Fawcett. Owen. Flint Town United 1, Barry Town 2. Flint staying in 10th position. And Penybont 1, Ballatown 1. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, it's Aberystwyth against the New Saints. The New Saints, after their excellent 2-0 win against Astana of Kazakhstan on Thursday night in the European Conference League. That's at 1 o'clock at Park Avenue, and then at 2:30 at the Essity Stadium in Flint, where Connors Key Nomads play their home games. They welcome Britain Ferry Llansamwel. Arman. Tabone. And Shepherd. To Lee Jenkins. Shepherd. Ball round the corner looking for Fawcett. Jenkins. Oh, just sold Corey Shepherd short. Quick feed from Zach Clark. But he just bamboozled himself there, did Zach Clark. Good skill. And the ball just ran away. Owen. Ball in the direction of Ben Arman. Cleared away by Mooney. Falls for Dylan Rees. Fawcett. And he tripped over his own feet there. Mendes looking to release. Zach Clark. I think Lee Jenkins just aware that that ball was just running away. Haverfordwest 0. Caernarfon 0. 6 minutes played in the second half. McCarthy. Haverfordwest looking to do the double over Caernarfon in the opening section of the JD Cymru Premier. Having won 2-1 at the Oval earlier on in the season with goals from Ben Arman and Owain Jones. It was Matty Jones who scored for Caernarfon. Dylan Rees, Haverfordwest captain. To Lee Jenkins. Jacob Owen. McCarthy, ball round the corner looking for Ben Arman. Arman now that he's got behind the Caernarfon defence. Ball in looking for Fawcett. So close. Ben Fawcett sliding in, just couldn't get contact with the ball, runs out for a corner kick. McCarthy, lovely ball, and then Arman. Oh, so close, and Lee Jenkins was waiting at the far post as well. Abruzzese, left-footed, deep corner kick. This goes beyond Ben Fawcett. Just runs out to Cody Shepherd. Fawcett, now that he's in space here is Ben Fawcett, if he can work the ball on his right foot. And his intention was totally clear there. Ben Fawcett. But, good defending. I think it was Morgan Owen who got the contact to concede the corner kick. Haverfordwest pressing. Ball whipped in as McMillan just drops the ball, falls in, and Lee Jenkins was there. He just couldn't turn quickly enough from the effort. It was Ben Arman. And the ball just scrambled away by Caernarfon. Ball whipped in. And, Arman on the turn, just didn't get enough contact on that one either. Jacob Owen with that long throw once again. Ball played back in, falls, almost fell for Luke Tabone. Dylan Rees, Caernarfon under pressure here. Rees, Haverfordwest looking to press their advantage home. Headed away, falls only as far as Corey Shepherd. And then an opportunity for Danny Gossett to clear. Zach Clark. Caernarfon just can't clear their lines at the moment. All Caernarfon players in their own half. Abruzzese. Shepherd. Rees. Cliff John with a header. Rees. Morgan Owen under pressure from Ben Arman. Did well there. Phil Mooney. Fawcett. It was Downey who was there. It's Arman once again. Arman just held up by Morgan Owen. Just does really well, does Ben Arman, and just one touch too many. And it was Danny Gossett with the key intervention, but Paulo Mendes, Caernarfon just giving the ball away here. Shepherd. As Haverfordwest look to move the ball quickly. Fortunately back to Greg Walters. Walters just gets the better of Matty Jones. And Mr. Kenny decides there was a foul there on Greg Walters. It was a combination of Griff John and Matty Jones who were there. There was Matty Jones, I think, with the just with a clip. gives Haverfordwest another opportunity. As we saw in the first half, it's either Corey Shepherd or his Abruzzese. Well, defensive wall, 2 players. Is that enough for Caernarfon? There's a gaping gap away to the goalkeeper's right, but well, that's disappointing with a capital D from Rhys Abruzzese. McMillan with the clearance. Jenkins put a little bit of pressure on Zach Jones. Fawcett forward to Ben Arman. Oh, he's just held up. It was a combination of Morgan Owen and Phil Mooney. As Ben Fawcett found Ben Arman. Just got lost in his feet, didn't it? Owen. Wayward pass. This falls for Rhys Abruzzese. Dylan Rees just picking the pockets of space there, lays the ball off to Ben Fawcett. Stephen McMillan had seen the danger. But Dylan Rees, he's playing further up in this second half, and he's just finding those pockets of space in midfield, just in front of the Caernarfon defence. He was quicker to the ball there than Danny Gossett. Apologies if you do hear any foul language that we pick up from the pitchside microphones. Morgan Owen carries the ball out of defence. Good ball as well to Zach Clark. It's a poor ball by Zach Clark. No chance at all for Matty Jones to get there. Walters. Arman found by Fawcett. Well, the intention was there. The idea was good. Reminder that you can see all the weekend's highlights from all the games from last night, today and tomorrow. Monday night, 9:30 on S4C, and then next Saturday, the live match. It's the big match at there was a 6-pointer already between Britton Ferry and Aberystwyth. That's at 5 o'clock on S4C, and then on Sunday it's the Adran Janeiro Aberystwyth ladies against the New Saints ladies. That'll be online at 5 o'clock on your smart TV. So 5 o'clock a week tomorrow. Plenty to look forward to with us on Scorio over the next week or so. Matty Jones. Morgan Owen. Tabone had seen the danger. And he finds Matty Jones again. Just a period of possession for Caernarfon. An hour played at the LHP Stadium. Still waiting for the first goal. Mendes under pressure from Lee Jenkins. Jenkins just clipped him. Referee looked if there's any advantage. And he's had a good game as the referee, Mr. Kenny. Both managers keeping their powder dry regarding substitutions. Now Joe Foe, Matty Jones. Jones leaves it to Foe. Long ball looking for Mooney, looking for Griff John. It was Griff John who was there, headed away by Tabone, and then Lee Jenkins lifted back in, and Tabone once again. Now then, there's a chance for the break here. Shepherd, well, he had Fawcett, he had Arman to aim towards. He only found Danny Gossett. Gossett again. Foe. Out to Zach Clark just lays the ball off. Opportunity for Danny Gossett. Gossett. Well, he saw the headlines there, did Danny Gossett. And, not his best effort, Danny Gossett. Abrazizi. Fawcett. Walters. This is Caernarfon captain Griff John. Forward. So, Downey couldn't control. Now this is Kyle McCarthy. McCarthy just looks to switch play once again. Jenkins. Walters. Walters. Good play by Griff John. And then play forward by Morgan Owen, looking for the run of Mendes. Tabone. Walters. Shepherd. Ball falls for Ben Ammon. Ammon just tried to lay it back for Lee Jenkins, cleared away. I think there was an offside there. Remains 0-0. 63-64 minutes. Almost on the clock. And neither keeper has had a save to make this far in the game. And some of the Cobby Army have made the journey down to Carmarthen. The president and the chairman. Now Griff John. Played by Daniel Gossett. Gossett. Downey. Downey. Foe. So just venturing over to the right-hand side. I mean, just momentarily being on the left side. Good play by Mendes. Was he caught by Tabone? Referee allows play to continue. Now, Dan Hawkins and Owain Jones being prepared by Tony Pennock. And it'll be straight swap from what we understand for the two forward players. So Owain Jones, who's appeared in every match this season. He started 6, he's been subbed 6 times, and he's come on as a substitute 7 times, and it is his 8th appearance. Scored the winner against Caernarfon earlier in the season. So Ben Ammon departs, and it's Owain Jones who takes his place. And then the number 10 there is Dan Hawkins. Started one game this season. And for his 5th substitute appearance. So Dan Hawkins and Owain Jones. Hawkins looking for his 1st goal this season. Jones has scored 4 in the league. So Arman and Fawcett off, just confirmation of that. And it's Owain Jones and Dan Hawkins. So just some fresh legs up front for Tony Pennock's side. John now to Jenkins. Owain Jones' first touch. Finds Rhys Abruzzese. Around the corner for Kyle McCarthy. Oh, look at the space that McCarthy has. In by Corey Shepherd. And a better pass there from Kyle McCarthy. Shepherd once again lays it back. Ball played in by Rhys Abruzzese, headed out. Falls Owain Jones on the volley, and it's Greg Walters. And Caernarfon just living dangerously at the back. Abruzzese, Shepherd, Haverfordwest turning the screw. Past the midway point of the 2nd half, into the final quarter here at the LHP Stadium. Abruzzese out to McCarthy. McCarthy again, he's got time and space to measure the cross to the far side, looking for Lee Jenkins. His shirt was being pulled there by Matty Jones. 2 former Aberystwyth players, of course. Hawkins just pushed off the ball. Now then, Louis Lloyd, the race with John. Jacob Owen, rather. Mendes. Rees, Walters. All looking for the run of the substitute Dan Hawkins. Runs through to Stephen McMullen. Haverfordwest have already had 3 goalless draws in the league as far this season against Penybont, Cardiff Met and Connors Quay, and a 0-0 here last weekend against Trent Thomas Bluebirds in the Cup. But they've only conceded 5 goals. Well, in 13 and, 3/4 almost games so far. Matty Jones. Unfortunately for Caernarfon, that just about sums up the way things are going. It's the wayward pass. Zach Jones, New Zealander, ever present in goal for Haverfordwest. 8 clean sheets in 13 games. And he's got Luke Tabone, Maltese international, in front of him, and Lee Jenkins, Wales C international. So I'm sure he'll thank them as well for their contributions to that wonderful record. Rees. Dylan Rees cleared away by Griff John to Matty Jones. Jones. It's a long ball once again for Louis Lloyd to chase, but Luke Tabone comfortable. Tabone. Owen to Mooney. Morgan Owen. Matty Jones under pressure from Jacob Owen. Griff John. Mooney. Picked up completely by Dylan Rees. Now then, an opportunity here for Hawkins. Hawkins looking for Owen Jones. Jones, just couldn't set himself. And Griff John with the clearance, but back come Haverfordwest. Matty Jones. Jones just gives the ball away to Owen Jones. Shepherd forward to Jacob Owen, and he wins the corner kick for the home side. So that'll give an opportunity for Lee Jenkins, Luke Tabone, Kyle McCarthy to come up from the back. It'll be Rhys Abruzzese to take the corner kick. 72 minutes on the clock. Abruzzese, that knock he took in the first half doesn't seem to be troubling him. Near post, headed away, Morgan Owen. It's a big up and under, keeper under pressure. Jacob Owen. Owen, can he go past Mendes? Maybe it would be better if he got his cross in first. And well, Paulo Mendes. Well, Jacob Owen felt the contact. Mendes, yellow carded in the first half. Lucky possibly not to see a second one. Jacob Owen with the free kick, whips it in, headed away. Only as far as Corey Shepherd. Walters just held up by Griff John. Walters did well to get his cross away, just glanced towards goal by Dan Hawkins, or Owen Jones rather. And comfortable for Stephen McMullen. Ball played in by Greg Walters, and he was just glanced by Owen Jones. Jones with the clearance as we approach the last 15 minutes of the 90 into the final quarter of an hour, as Phil Mooney launches a long ball looking for Paulo Mendes, cleared away by Kyle McCarthy. Jones did well to keep possession to Corey Shepherd. Shepherd just looking for the long ball, but well, disappointing yet again from Corey Shepherd. And just confirmation of this weekend's scores. Goals by George Hughes, an own goal, and Elliot Evans gave Cardiff Met the 2-1 win against Newtown. It was Johan Phillips who put Penabont ahead, but a late equaliser by Nathan Burke shared the spoils there. Flint 1, Barry 2. And Josh Warworth and Sam Snaith with the goals for Barry. And tomorrow, it's Aberystwyth TNS and Connors Quay against Britain Ferry, Llan Sawel. As things stand, Haverfordwest, well, they were going to stay in second position whatever happened. It's up to 26 points. Penabont up to 31. And Caernarfon, well, they'll remain in 6th place on 21 points. Same amount of points as Cardiff Met, as the New Saints rather, but with a far inferior goal difference. Louis Lloyd just poked away by Walters to Corey Shepherd. Shepherd. Now then, here's Jacob Owen. Owen out to Greg Walters. Walters forward, looking for Dan Hawkins, and he was offside. And options on the bench for Caernarfon. Well, Adam Davis, Darren Thomas, Matty Hill and Steph Edwards. Well, Adam Davis and Darren Thomas and Matty Hill, they're all attacking options. Davis preparing 2 substitutes. We hear that Adam Davis and Darren Thomas are going to make an appearance for the Canaries. So Darren Thomas and Adam Davis. So positive substitutions from Richard Davis. The foot left in there by Danny Gossett. No more than the free kick. 12 minutes of the 90 remaining. Jones. Lee Jenkins. Clark. Just putting the pressure. We understand that Zach Clark will be one of the players who could be departing. The other possibly being Sam Downey. Tabone. Owen. Tabone gives the ball away. Oh, almost an opportunity there for Sam Downey to play Louis Lloyd through. Owen Jones back to Tabone. Reese couldn't keep hold of the ball. Morgan Owen up to Zach Clark, and then Danny Gossett big up and under looking for Louis Lloyd. McCarthy. Hawkins, ball given away. And Zach Clark just out-muscled by Abruzzese. Now then, Owen Jones can keep the ball in play. He's got Lee Jenkins in the middle. Now Matty Jones just holding him up. Jones just takes a deflection off Jones. And then cleared away. And now the substitutions will take place. So it's Zach Clark who departs, and it's Adam Davis who's coming on for Caernarfon, and it's Sam Downey to be replaced by Darren Thomas. So Darren Thomas on for Sam Downey and Adam Davis for Zach Clark. Adam Davis, last season's top scorer for Caernarfon Town, won this season. Darren Thomas, I hope he does better than he did last season. He saw the red card in the corresponding fixture last season, did Darren Thomas. He also scored against Haverfordwest last season, so he'll be hoping for a better outcome. So Darren Thomas for Sam Downey, Zach Clark to be replaced by Adam Davis, and they've got just over 10 minutes included added time to make a difference. Louis Lloyd and Davis and Thomas have gone straight up front. Walters. McCarthy. Shepherd to Abruzzese. This changes the direction of the play to Lee Jenkins. Jenkins tracked back by Louis Lloyd. Jenkins. Hawkins. Jacob Owen. Owen, goalkeeper, just watches the ball all the way and under pressure from Owain Jones. Comfortable for Stephen McMullen. On the bench twice for the senior men's Northern Ireland international team, Stephen McMullen. Mendes with the clearance.
Louis, come over one. Louis! Come over there!
Gossett leaves the ball for Matty Jones. Tabone. Mendes. Surely there was a shove on Greg Walters. Referee had a good view of it. Mooney. It was Joe Foe. Foe. Darren Thomas. Mendes. Ball into the box, looking for Adam Davis. It was Jenkins with the clearance, and then Corey Shepherd. Gossett under pressure from Dylan Rees. John. Jones. We're going to win. Foe. Mendes approaching the final 5 minutes. Darren Thomas. Thomas. And just an opportunity for Corey Shepherd. Well, that looked like a dive, I must say. Paulo Mendes just asks the question, and I think he's got a point. Maybe wrong. Well, there was possibly the slightest of touches, to be fair to Corey Shepherd. Tabone. Jenkins. Owain Jones to Jacob Owen. Owen. Danny Gossett. It's been a good contest between Danny Gossett and Corey Shepherd, looking to release Louis Lloyd. Kyle McCarthy led that one, and he needed to. Into the final 5 minutes at the LHP Stadium. Hawkins taken off his feet by Phil Mooney. Kyle McCarthy. McCarthy. Dan Hawkins. Hawkins. And he was looking for the run of Lee Jenkins, who was up from the back. Gossett. Just clipped by Corey Shepherd. And that will give Caernarfon just a time to bide their time. Push up the field. McMullen with the free kick. Jenkins. He's imperious in the air, is Lee Jenkins. Tabone. Gossett. Matty Jones looking for Adam Davis. Lee Jenkins. Is there a late twist in the tail? Jacob Owen. Rees has to go all the way back to Zach Jones. Tabone. Any goal now surely would seal the 3 points for either side as we approach the final minute of the 90. All eyes will be on the fourth official. McMullen looking for Adam Davis. Falls for Darren Thomas. Thomas into Louis Lloyd. Adam Davis. Davis for Caernarfon. Oh, how on earth did Lee Jenkins clear that one off the line? How much did he know about that? As the effort came in from Adam Davis. Oh, what an escape for the home side. Darren Thomas, it fell nicely for Louis Lloyd. Adam Davis, quick feet. Look at Lee Jenkins. Oh! Well, huge slice of luck for Haverfordwest County here. Foot higher. And Caernarfon would have nicked the 3 points. We're into 2 minutes of added time. Now Zach Jones approaching the last minute of the added time as Lee Jenkins' header is cleared out for a corner kick by Morgan Owen. And from one end to the other, and we're now into the final minute of added time. Haverfordwest, it's now or never. And it's Rhys Abrazizi who's come over to take the corner kick. left-footed. Big men up from the back again. To Bones there. Jenkins is there. Header comes back in. And he was almost forced in by Dylan Rees. Referee sees an infringement, and surely that's that. Ball lifted in by Abruzzese, and then Dylan Rees. 10 seconds remaining, and Stephen McMullen, he'll take all the time in the world over this kick. We've played the 2 added minutes. Surely the referee will blow the final whistle. Play continues. Now the referee brings to an end. Not the best match, we have to admit. Both managers will be frustrated. Richard Davis, the Caernarfon manager, will be the more content of the two. They've halted a run of 3 consecutive defeats against Newtown, Aberystwyth and Holyhead Hotspurs. Whereas Haverfordwest County, they cement their place in 2nd position in the JD Cymru Premier. It's a 9th clean sheet in 14 games for Zach Jones in the goal for Haverfordwest County. No chances worth noting for either side. Both keepers, Stephen McMullen, Zach Jones, having a comfortable evening. The final score here at the LHP Stadium is Haverfordwest 0, Caernarfon 0. Thank you for your company and good evening.